Hi everyone, John here back again with the post-match reaction to West Ham United 1, Chelsea 0. We won! We finally won! After quite a few bad games and a few bad results. Let's start off as always with the team sheet. There was a few changes, not many, but there was a few. Adrian remained in goal, as everybody wanted. Zabaleta at right back still. Cresswell, Reed and Agbona as the three centre-backs. Where are we? Noble and Obiang in midfield. So obviously Reed has come in for Declan Rice and Noble came in for Kouyaté. Good ideas, to be honest with you. Arnautovic, Lanzini, Masuaku and Antonio. So it was, regardless of what Match of the Day said, this wasn't a 5-3-2. It was more of a 3-5-1. So 5-3-1 I should say. So it was 3-5-1. 3-5-1-1 or whichever way you want to look at it. At the end of the day, it wasn't 5 at the back. It was 3. Cresswell did really well, floating between the left back and centre back when needed. Very good. Masuaku and Cresswell linked up brilliantly together, as they always do. It was nice to see in the first half that both of them were sitting in the same position, trying to stop the defences down. On the bench, this is quite an interesting one. Was Hart, Rice, Hernandez. 4 forwards. So we've got Ayew, Carroll, Sacco, Chicharito. There's only one intent from David Moyes for that game. And boy, did it work. Very good football overall. Great goal from Arnautovic. I'm not going to go into too much depth because obviously everybody else has. This is going up a little bit later than it was. I mean, it's a lovely, beautiful, snowy day. I mean, who'd have thought that? We got an early kick-off. The next day we get snow just before Christmas. So it's looking good so far, people. As I say, we played very well. The boys played brilliantly. My only criticism of Moyes was that he started Antonio because he's not fit. After 20 minutes, he was knackered. He's not match fit yet. I can understand why Moyes did it, because he wanted to get him out and into the game as much as possible. But yeah, I personally would have put Sacco up front instead of Antonio, proper forward. But it doesn't matter because our midfielder, our world record midfielder, scored an absolutely beautiful goal. He has definitely had a kick up his arse over the last 4 to 5 games now. So it's been good. And I say my only criticism of the players is Lanzini. Now everyone that knows me, I love him. I think he's brilliant. He played very well Saturday, don't get me wrong, but I still think there's a lot more to come of him. I think he's still lacking a lot of confidence because the team are. There's a lot more confidence after the City game. The boys played the same intensity of the City game, closed Chelsea down. Now Chelsea, the omens were looking good to a degree, because at the start of, as a lot of people were talking about on Friday and Saturday, that when there's a Chelsea early kickoff, I don't like them. I don't like it. They really don't. Chelsea don't seem to like early kickoffs. So sorry for that scratch over there, but yeah, they don't seem to like early kickoffs. And that showed. They weren't there, Chelsea. Don't get me wrong, the 70% possession that they had, I think, is a little bit harsh, because we did have a lot of the ball for a lot of the game. We were playing beautiful football with it as well. We could have had a couple more, I reckon, but a win's a win, clean sheet, 3 points. We're 2 points away from proper safety now. I think we're 3 points away from 15th. That's how stupid it is. I think it's about 2 or 3 points away from 15th. But yeah, as I say, very happy with the game overall. Very good. I don't see any problems in terms of what we saw at the beginning of the season. I hate to say it, but my mate Steve's right. Bilic's football was awful. We defended really well against Chelsea, absolutely brilliantly well. Why we couldn't have done that under Bilic, I don't know, but he was too soft, as everybody has reported on quite a regular basis. He was too soft on people, and that's really showed. Now, I know a lot of the Chelsea supporters are going to be saying, for match fitness, from playing Atletico, blah, 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 blah. Bollocks. Right? Because at the end of the day, Chelsea's fitness levels are exactly the same as ours, and we wanted it more. We could have had a penalty from Alonso in the first half, because he was blatantly on his way down, he pushed the ball down. There is an argument to a degree that it was ball to hand rather than hand to ball, but it's 50-50. You know, the ball was played into Morata probably to try and get a corner, but he touched his hand as he was, and then he decided to go down. And so from that side of things, it was harsh. Likewise, the other way around with Morata, diving in the penalty box. Should have been booked for that. He wasn't. Our players had 5 bookings. I think there was 5 or 6 bookings. Chelsea players had 1, which is bullshit, because the Chelsea players were diving a lot more than the West Ham players were. Again, it doesn't matter because we got the points. We've needed a win. You know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Moyes' 5th game in charge, and he's got 4 points in 5 games. Not the best, but given the run, you know, we had Watford away, which we should have had something from. Leicester at home, that we probably could have won it. Everton away, which was just an embarrassment to say the least. A ridiculous embarrassment is nearer the point. We should have played a lot better in that way. We played brilliantly against City, but lost it. You know, one thing is for certain: you can always score against City. I don't think they've kept a clean sheet for a while. Talking of which, it was quite funny watching David Moyes' post-match interview with the press, because he was talking about this. You know, it's great to keep a clean sheet. He didn't know when the last time it was that we kept a clean sheet. And he asked somebody, and I think one of the media journalists said 1989. which it's not bad, to be fair. It's not. It's quite funny. I mean, a lot of people will be up in arms about that, but it was quite witty. It was quite funny at the time, because we are terrible defending in general. But yeah, as I say, it was good. It was good. It was a good day. The reason why I was going up late is I was out with a mate of mine who was doing a DJ set, and I got in about 2:30, 2:45 Sunday morning. So this is why it's going up later than it normally does. But I thought to myself, bugger it, we've won. It's coming up to Christmas. He's a good DJ. Rock the night, and it was great fun. Really had a good night. So a good day and all for me personally, and I'm sure a good weekend for everybody. So yeah, you know, as I say, we've got Arsenal on Wednesday night. I'm not confident. I'm more confident than I was Friday night. I'm not confident that we'll get a win. If we up the intent, if the boys are still doing intense training sessions between now and Wednesday, I think we could get a point out of it. I think we could get a point out of it. I would obviously would love to have a win, 2 derbies and 2 wins. That'd be fantastic, but I can't see it. Hopefully Sakho's going to make an appearance, because he didn't do too badly on Saturday. You know, IE was good. You know, they're running the lines, and almost we could have had that 3 or 4. To be honest, if we'd taken the chances that were to us, it could have been about 3 or 4-0, which would really help the goal difference. But it just, sadly, it wasn't to be. But you know, that goal difference is 1 less now, which is good, and you know, I'm really happy with that. So you know, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. So yeah, as it's a Wednesday night game, I'll be doing the review Thursday. That'll be going up Thursday. So in the meantime, people, thank you very much for watching. And as I say, I will see you Wednesday. So take care. Come on, you irons.